What's up, everybody? Today I want to offer you some help with your bench press technique. I've noticed that a lot of people are frustrated with their lack of progress in the bench press. They've tried everything: high volume with lighter weights, low volume with heavier weights, plenty of assistance variation, this program, that program, and none of it helps. What could be wrong? My guess is your execution needs some work and your bar path sucks. Fixing your bench press bar path will not automatically get you into the 315 club, but it's a start. Proper programming and accessory work are both very important, but a correct bar path should come first. To me, it's like a baseball player not swinging the bat correctly and assuming that swinging harder or swinging more often will make him better. You need to take a step back and work on the fundamentals. Hopefully this video will help get you on the right track. When bench pressing, there are 2 points that must remain constant. Number 1, your starting point. This is also going to be your finishing point. And number 2, where the barbell touches on your body. These 2 points must be clearly identified. The barbell should start, touch, and end at the exact same spot every single rep of every single set. Let's take a minute to find out exactly where both of these points are. Point number 1, the starting point. During the bench press, the starting point of the barbell is directly over the upper back or shoulder joint. Think of your upper back as the platform you are pressing from. Your upper back is your base. Your upper back is your support. Say it with me. This is my upper back. There are many like it, but this one is mine. My upper back is my best friend. It is my life. I must master it as I must master my life. To prove my point, try this drill. Get into a good bench press position. With some weight on the barbell, remove it from the rack. Now hold it there. Imagine you had to hold that weight in this position for 10 minutes. Chances are you are going to hold that weight directly over your upper back because that's your base of support. And that's also directly over your shoulder joint. Now, with straight arms, start to let the bar drift towards your belly button. See how much harder it becomes to hold in a static position? Now, bring it back over your upper back. Whew, back to normal. Now, with straight arms, let the barbell drift back towards the rack without hitting the uprights. Same thing happens, right? Now, bring it back to the original position over your upper back. Memorize this spot. Ingrain this spot into your mind and do not forget it. This is the spot you are going to start and finish every single rep. Next, point number 2, where the barbell touches your body. Unlike point number 1, the exact spot of point number 2 is going to vary based on a couple of factors like hand width, arm length, elbow position, and the height of your torso. As a general guideline, your hand should be in a position that places your radius and ulna, or forearms, perpendicular to the barbell when it's resting on your chest. For those of you who failed geometry, perpendicular means 2 lines come together at a right angle. They form a T. In this position, your entire shoulder girdle is sharing the load. Using a wider grip shortens the range of motion and puts more stress on the pecs and less on the triceps. Using a narrow grip will place more stress on the triceps and less on the pecs. The purpose of the bench press is to strengthen the pecs, shoulders, and triceps, so it makes sense to utilize all of them during the movement by using a neutral grip. Some people prefer a wider grip, some people prefer a narrow grip, but as a general guideline for someone learning how to bench press, a neutral grip is suggested. So, now that we understand where the barbell should start and where your hands should be, let's figure out where the barbell should touch on your body. To an untrained eye, it would make sense to lower the barbell in a straight line, touch your body, and press back up in a straight line. This makes sense because the most efficient way to get from point A to point B is in a straight line. And after all, that's how a Smith machine works, right? Not exactly. Lowering the barbell straight down will force the elbows to flare out at 90 degrees from your body. This will likely lead to shoulder impingement and should be avoided. What you should do instead is slightly angle the humerus to less than 90 degrees from your body. This will feel like a more natural pressing position. After all, if you were going to push someone or something away from you, you wouldn't do it with your elbows flared out at 90 degrees from your body. Slightly tucking the elbows should feel like a more powerful pressing position. Now, start with the barbell directly over the upper back. Slightly rotate your elbows in and lower the barbell until it touches your chest. Like I said earlier, when the barbell touches your chest, your forearms should be perpendicular with the barbell, elbows under the barbell. Don't make the mistake I often see when people touch their chest with their elbows behind the barbell. This turns the bench press into more of a front shoulder raise than a press. The exact spot on your body is going to change based on how tucked your elbows are. The bar will touch much lower on the body with your elbows tucked at your side than if your elbows are pointing out at a greater angle. Once you find the correct spot in your chest, you must not deviate from it. This is the exact spot the barbell needs to touch every single rep of every single set. I've shown this drill before and I'll show it again. Step number 1, grab some chalk. If your gym doesn't allow chalk, well, that sucks. Step number 2, grab a barbell with center knurling. If your gym doesn't have a barbell with center knurling, that's 0 for 2 on the Am I Training Untamed checklist. Cover the center knurling with chalk. Perform your working sets as normal. After the set, you should have one solid line of chalk on your chest that's the same width as the barbell. This means you are touching the same spot on your chest every rep. If you look like this, you need to work a little harder on controlling the barbell to the correct spot every rep. This illustrates the importance of not dive bombing your bench press reps. Once you touch the spot on your chest, you need to press the barbell back to the original starting position. This next part is the most important part of this entire video, and it's why I created this video in the first place. Once you touch the spot on your chest, you need to press the barbell back to the original starting position. As you can see, the bar path is in a straight line, but it is not completely vertical. Here is where most people screw things up. After they touch their chest, they press straight up in a vertical line. Remember how difficult it was to hold the barbell out in that position? Then why would you want to finish in that position? Remember, your upper back is your support. Once you touch your chest, get that barbell back over your upper back as soon as you can. Stop touching low on your body and moving the bar up and down in a vertical line. I can't tell you how many times I've seen someone fail an attempt or grind out a rep because they drifted off of the ideal bar path. It wasn't their strength that failed them, it was their execution of the lift. Once you touch your chest, press the barbell back towards the rack. Rotate your elbows back under the barbell, and this will put the barbell back over your shoulder joint where it wants to be. So there you go, guys. I hope that was helpful. If you like this content and want to see more of it, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. For those of you who want to learn more about the topics that I discuss on this channel, head over to my website, www.trainuntamed.com, and sign up for the newsletter. I have a bunch of content that I'm getting ready to put on that newsletter that will not be made into YouTube videos, so don't miss out on that. Thank you very much for watching, and always remember, Train Untamed!